So, all right. I guess welcome back to it's the first one now. I used to have more. It's the first podcast, ShadowTalk podcast for the new season. How's it going, guys? We got Beskew and we got Samba.
It's pretty good.
Yo.
How about you?
Oh, it's going all right. It's going all right. I've linked. I'll have Beskew and Samba linked in the description below, and if you're on like Spotify or something, we'll see if I can do that. Then you can probably check them out in the description of that as well. Yeah, not much going on. But I don't know where to begin. What do you guys think? It's always difficult on the first one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose it is.
Yeah. I mean, we can. Let's start off like talking about like content creation, I guess.
Okay.
Just because that's fun.
So-
right?
Shadow, when did you start making videos?
I was looking at this earlier. It was 2016 is when I made my YouTube channel.
Wow.
And I made I made Roblox videos.
I mean, didn't everybody start like that?
Oh,
I
they have
did
to. You
not.
have to.
I started with Pocket Edition Minecraft.
That's hilarious. I started off with my webcam on my laptop, and I was like, guys, I need help. How to become a YouTuber? It was really cringe, and I ended up
Pretty
deleting
funny.
the video because I was like, this is bad.
Oh yeah, all mine are privated. I privated them all now because I just like nope. I don't want that to be the first impression people see.
I know.
I had like 10 other podcasts, and I just like nope.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much everybody. I feel like a lot of people I know that have YouTube channels now either had a different YouTube channel or just deleted altogether, or privated all their videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just so difficult to like not cringe at that stuff, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
because
Like,
Like,
everybody
you go back
wants
and you're
to
like,
be a
hey
YouTuber.
guys, it's ShadowTalk here. We're gonna look at the top 10 Roblox Let's Play videos. Yeah, everyone wants to be a YouTuber.
I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta start somewhere, honestly.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. Gotta learn. Each video is an opportunity to make progress, I guess.
Yeah,
You know.
that it is.
It's especially. How about this? It is so difficult trying to like make stuff and make content and all that during school.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
Trying to focus on that.
Luckily, I'm taking a break from school, so I have more time to myself.
That is honestly good idea.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
I've noticed. I've been trying to do too much when school is happening, and then
Yeah.
just the summer.
Yeah.
I find that everybody tries to do it the last couple months of school, so that the summer they kind
Yeah.
of reap the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I tried. I made like a couple animations here and there during the school year, since it's just. I'm doing online school, right?
Yeah.
So it's not as bad, but just the motivation is just not there, and that's what you have to have that constant motivation to keep doing well.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of just how it is.
It's just how it is.
You have to have. I mean, everything with YouTube and Twitch and all these
Mhm.
platforms. You just kind of have to try
Well, you have
really
to be
hard,
so
I guess,
consistent.
and hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's luck. It's luck.
It definitely is
Um,
very much luck.
Yeah. It it is funny when the videos that you put more effort in or the streams that you put more effort in get less views than the ones that took like 30 seconds to set up.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
that's
is the
always
worst
how it
feeling.
happens, though.
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, don't watch that. Don't watch that." Yeah, especially with like all this the pandemic. I'm not gonna say the name of what the thing is because that'll get blocked in every country.
Yeah.
But you know that I feel like that's contributed a lot to like content creation recently.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Among Us and all that.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's, I mean, just staying at home. Everybody's had a abundance of time, and they've just had nothing to do with the time, so a lot more people are turning to content creation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is like the
And-
first time in a while that I've been actually like able to make my own stuff, just for the fun of
Yeah.
it. So
That's good. It feels good to do stuff that you like on your own, right?
yeah,
It's just,
I never really
when you-
published anything of mine though.
no.
No,
I mean-
I'm like, okay, so I do like somewhat good music production, I guess.
Yeah.
But I every time when I listen to my own song, it's like it'll be like at first I'll be like, oh wow, this is really good, this is turning out really good.
Sure.
And then later on when I listen to it again, it's like I don't know if I can
You're like,
build
I
off
don't
of this
know.
anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then I end up like keeping it in my archive of folders of untouched projects.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, there are so many YouTube videos and just stream ideas that I've either I created and no, it's never seen the light of day, just because I don't feel like it would be good for me to unleash it onto this poor earth.
Yeah, I feel that. I actually
Yeah.
did have a song that I did like I want to say a year ago.
Yeah.
Technically a year and like a couple months because it's now
Sure.
2021. But
Gosh.
but yeah, I released it, and when I first released it, I was like, yeah, this is really good, and I started hating it. And then I hated it for a long time. I kept it private. I was like, I'm not gonna delete it though. I'm gonna private it on my SoundCloud. And so then I don't know what brought it up, but my friend he was like, I really like that song. I don't know why you privated it. I was like, I don't know. And so I listened to it again on my own, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is actually really good, somewhat. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot to be done with it, and I should probably remake it.
Sure.
But
I feel like
I'd
the
say-
greatest enemy is yourself with that.
yeah, yeah. I'm kind of glad that I have more time to just
Yeah.
do stuff on my own now, because I have but I feel like I'm overwhelming myself with projects now. It's got its advantages, but there's
Yeah,
sometimes where I'm like, oh shoot, I'm
doing
creating
too much, you get burnt out
Yeah.
way too quickly, and then
Yeah.
you just can't do anything for days.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do anything for days.
That's with just
Uh,
everything creative, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at music creation's a huge one because a lot of people's taste in music, you don't really realize it, but it differs from day to day, even from week to week. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
have to differ a lot, but it generally differs somewhat. So you
Mhm.
could be loving
lot
a
of people
song
have, like-
one week, and then
Yeah.
the next week you
Weekly,
just don't want to
monthly
work on it anymore.
preferences.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get to the point where I set up all the stuff to make a song, and then I do it, and I'm like, oh, I can't. It's just bad. I've done it.
Yeah, I
before,
have
but
way
yeah.
too many just half-started files on my PC, and it's,
Me too. I gotta
just
go.
gotta
through them.
finish them. Just gotta finish them.
Yeah.
Easier
gotta
said
s-
than done.
I gotta see which ones, because I have like a bunch. I have a whole folder on my extra drive.
Yeah.
But I gotta see which ones are like actually worth saving and which ones are like, I don't really need this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them too are just trying to mess around, trying new techniques,
Mhm.
right, or stuff like that. Yeah. Tell you what, it's been difficult as well trying to like keep up with the schedule whenever you have like not only school but like doctor's appointments, and then
Mm.
you have to go in monthly, or there's
Yeah,
something that
definitely.
always something comes up. You just have to make the time.
that's just.
But-
I mean, there's
That's with anything.
yeah. There's always, I feel like, at least for me, there's always 1 week that everything happens. I mean, 1 week a month, 1 week every 2 months.
Yeah.
Even sometimes it's 1 week every 6 months, and it's just everything happens in that week. With just
Mhm.
Yeah.
you have this to do this
But
day,
then-
you have an appointment the next day, you have.
That's the
to
week you
be
happen to have
somewhere.
motivation, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was about to say. That's the 1 week you want to do
It's just
stuff.
like
And then,
Yeah.
and
When
then you
you're
wake up
done-
in the middle of the night. You're like, I must finish this project.
yeah, when you're done doing everything, I mean, you just don't have motivation after you actually get home.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun though. It's very it having a place you can like relieve that stress or just make things that you like. That's important. Um, but yeah, I think we've been on that topic a bit. Let's move on to something completely different and random. But I have to see what your guys' opinion is on it, right?
Okay.
All right.
What's your guys' opinion on Valentine's Day? It's coming up.
Oh yeah.
So, about 3 weeks away.
I think Valentine's
Like-
Day is much like Christmas is now. It's a very commercialized holiday now.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
100%.
I can agree
feel like
with that.
I feel like Hallmark has kind of just, catapulted that. Especially
Yeah.
around Christmas, but
The Hallmark movies.
oh my gosh.
Gosh, and their cards, and it's like the same movie every time. I just know, like, I just spent like so much money, and now I have to ship stuff to an undisclosed location, right, for an undisclosed person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, where's all that money going?
Yeah. I actually I usually don't agree with Valentine's Day, like,
Yeah.
because like you can celebrate love at any day, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know why they have to make a whole separate day for it, because I
Yeah.
don't think it's fair to the people that are single, because then
I
they're, like,
agree.
it's, it's like everyone's all like, love, kisses, and all that, and it's like it's great,
Like
that's
at
great,
school,
but
when
you
that
have to
happened, and you're like,
dedicate-
oh.
yeah, and it's like you have to dedicate it to a day in the entire year, and then everyone's
Yeah.
doing it, and it's like everyone feels like they're just more open to do it now because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And that's yeah, I agree.
I mean, I would still celebrate it with my loved one, but I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people take things like that as the only time and only place to do things like that,
Yeah.
and they kind of not only like bring up people and be like, oh, this is a special day, but they try to shoot everybody else who's not involved down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, be like, oh, you're single, you suck.
I feel like that's exactly just the commercial of the holiday.
Yeah.
That's kind of just what it does.
I tell you what though, if I got a trebuchet for Valentine's Day, I would be the happiest man alive. Trebuchets. Have you guys seen trebuchets?
I have not.
Wait, you've never seen a trebuchet?
I don't
Oh
think. I
my
have.
gosh. It's okay. So imagine, Samba, you know what a trebuchet is, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like a catapult. It's pretty much a catapult.
I mean,
And
Oh,
like
wow.
it, at one end it's got a weight, and at the other end, it's got like a rope that's attached to the ground. So when you release it, it just lunges forward it's a barrel full of whatever you're throwing at your enemy.
Wow.
It can be like rocks and stuff. Like, I would love to be able to like shoot rocks at people with a medieval torture device.
I mean, that's just living the life over here.
Oh yeah, like if I get a trebuchet, it's like that's the one. That is the one.
Oh my
No,
god.
just yeah, make make trebuchets like normal again.
Just I don't
Yeah.
even. I can't even follow that up with anything. Just make trebuchets
You just,
normal
like-
again. It needs. You can't follow that up with anything.
No, it's just you need a trebuchet. Everyone
mean,
needs a
it's-
trebuchet.
It's common logic.
Everyone needs like things in medieval times, like they were so much more gruesome, or like so much power, so powerful. I don't even have any examples, but just like, or imagine a dude, you see him with like a helmet and like a sword. You knew that dude with that sword is gonna mess you up,
Mhm.
right? And nowadays you got people without swords and awesome helmets. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you can imagine that.
Yeah. I kind of get what you're saying.
I mean, again, it's just the power of the trebuchet. It's worked for however many years. Is it gonna stop
It has.
working? No,
No.
I don't,
it's never gonna stop working.
I think they're just too afraid of its power. Well, what if you launched a nuclear device with a trebuchet? Yeah, now
far
I
would
am
that go?
become death. It would launch pretty far, I'd imagine.
Shadow, I do notice that you have the role Supreme Leader. Is this hinting at something with the nuclear trebuchet?
That is not related at all. Anyway, I have to go make some calls. No. I just have a slight need to, conquer the world, as any normal person does.
I mean, yeah.
It's just normal. But don't worry, it will be voluntary.
Ish.
They will all want to be conquered. All right.
Well, at least that's what you'll tell him.
That's what I'll tell them. That's what they want. And do you guys want to take over the world? Like,
I mean, who
I'm
doesn't?
good. I'm not
you're
one
good?
to lead
Yeah.
or take over in this matter.
That's understandable. That's understandable. Hey, you can be the secretary of the world,
Yes.
not of state, of world. All right. Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
it's like in a certain TV show when Nixon said, "My fellow Earthicans." That's gonna be Ethan.
Oh gosh, you'll be like, oh, it's he's so amazing. Yeah, no, that I could never do that. I could never get into anything related to leadership or politics. I hate politics.
Yeah.
Just in general.
So scuffed.
Yeah, let's not go into too depth about that, but
Yeah.
it's just, you see stuff on the news and you're like, sometimes it's just overwhelming. But
Mhm.
that's why we got things like podcasts and content.
I mean, yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of that, you ever noticed how the British, they had the whole entire world,
They did.
and
They
they
did.
chose to live on their tiny little island?
Well, do you blame them? Do you blame them? British people, right? They're like, "Oh, hey, governor, you got some tea? You got a license for that shiv, bro?" That was a joke. No offense to. I don't know. Okay. Real question: do British people still use the accent when no one's around?
I would be willing to bet no.
Yeah, I can't.
It's-
What do you think, Beskew?
I
don't
think
they
it's just like a
You think
voice
the
changer.
accent's fake?
Yeah, I think it's fake.
I think it's like a voice changer, and they
It
just
has
have a
to be-
box in their
oh.
pocket, or like when they
You
leave
want
the
to know
house,
what else is fake?
they turn it on.
Guess what else is fake? Helen Keller. There is no way.
There is zero
no-
way.
There is no way. How would you be?
There is
I
absolutely
don't-
zero way
I'm-
Helen Keller existed.
If it's true, more power to her. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like Stevie Wonder. Have you seen those videos where Stevie Wonder is driving? Or he's blind, or that's what he says. But I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know.
What if Stevie Wonder
Wonder's
actually
got
isn't blind?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of superstitious, if you know what I mean.
What if Helen Keller wasn't blind or deaf?
I mean, it could. I I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes we just don't want answers to some questions, right?
Yeah.
No, it just is like that.
I'm just-
I'm
Maybe
just saying,
the
but
maybe the trebuchet might have not been invented.
Whoa, you went too far, buddy.
Whoa.
I can't.
Wait a second. What if Helen Keller invented the trebuchet on accident?
How would
I don't think she was that
you've
old.
opened my mind.
I just got a DM, and it reads,
Yeah.
"Thank you so much for agreeing with me on Helen Keller.
They know what's up.
That is how the world works. I don't think
They
I
know
know a
what's
single
up.
person that thinks Helen Keller is real. There is the
No,
people that think she
guys,
is not real.
In the comments, tell me, is Helen Keller real?
I don't know a
She,
single
like-
person that thinks Helen Keller is real. I know the people that think she's not real, and the people that could not care less.
Exactly. Like it's not even a conspiracy. It's just a fact. I don't know. Very sus. It is very sus. Oh well, Helen Keller will find evidence on you one day. Right?
Can't hide the
No,
truth
I-
forever.
Yeah. Now, we're kind of coming to the close of the podcast, right? It's just on the first episode. Hopefully, I'm gonna try and do this weekly. You guys can return if you want, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll be available anytime.
sweet. That'll be great. And like, you don't have to. You can. I'll have other guests too.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be on YouTube, and I'm gonna try and get it on Spotify. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's a little difficult, but
Yeah.
not too bad. I just just like vibing and talking.
Yeah.
It's
Do
difficult,
You guys have,
but then again, manageable.
yeah. If it's on Spotify though, that'll be funny. Be like, yo, check out my Spotify podcast.
Bro, just Spotify rapper.
Hey, before we go, how about Samba? Want to hit us with a rap? Give us a rap, freestyle.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you brought it up on yourself, but
I am
yeah,
I am very Caucasian.
whoa, buddy. Oh boy, that was a good rap.
If you're
10 out of
curious, look on your washing machine. There will be a whitest whites setting. Turn it to that,
Yeah.
and I appear.
Oh gosh, wait, I'm gonna try that later. Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
hold on. let me walk over to my.
It's like a genie in a
washing
bottle.
machine. I'm walking over.
It's a Samba in a
cranking the
washing
thing,
machine,
right?
genie in a
Correct.
bottle.
Yeah. Whoa, you appeared. What?
Hey.
Hey,
You wonder
how's
what
it
my
going?
logo is? It's not a drum. It's actually a washing machine.
What? I thought it was a. Wait, you're not telling me that it was just like. That was a drum?
That was the drum. Yeah, I didn't know what it was either at first.
That was
Let me
a drum.
explain it to me.
I thought it was just an. It looks good. I just thought it was just a black circle
It's
and blue.
it's about 5 seconds of work.
Yeah.
Seriously?
There you go.
Yeah, the hardest part was picking the text.
No way. No way. Oh, that's so disappointing.
Oh.
I'm gonna remake it eventually.
I just took a dark link and I separated out the blue and red colors on it to make it look kind of retro-y from a distance, and then just ripped the PewDiePie waves. And no, I did not. I came up with those. I'm coming up with a different logo eventually. That's not as much of a copyright issue, but
Honestly,
Um,
I feel like PewDiePie would be the one person that would be least likely to go after you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I don't know. I ain't trying to have a case here. Catch a case.
Yeah. My logo's literally. I actually worked a little bit more on my logo.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The only thing that's different, or that's not, I wouldn't say original, I guess. I don't usually. The only person that knows this is my best friend. But it's the B. It's the B is not original. Everything else I created myself. Like I did the circle.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but like.
It's
They're gonna get on to
calligraphy
me.
is
I
super
found that B
difficult.
like years ago on Google Images. I was like, this is pretty
Who's
slick.
You're gonna get called, and it's gonna be from the like IBBB, and it's like the International Bureau
Of bees.
of bees, and they're gonna be like, you're using an illegal bee. You got, and it's you know who runs that? It's a literal bee, like the insect.
The
bee.
literal bee. Oh, that'd
They'll
be
go.
cool.
Bzzz, you've used.
I have an
bees.
obsession with bees, actually.
Do you?
Yes.
What's that about?
I think it had something to do with me and my like passion for Transformers as a kid, and I always
yeah.
I always found Bumblebee to be like my soul Transformer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Because he's so awesome, and he can turn into that sweet Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted, like, I think of how many people bought Camaros just because of that.
Yeah, and then they painted it black and yellow.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
if we're talking about logos, we can never forget just our old logos.
Ah.
Well,
I mean, okay,
no.
his old logo actually isn't that bad.
No, it's not too bad.
My
It
old
could be
logo, I don't even
I've
remember
never
my.
seen your old
I don't even think I had an old logo. I think it was just I had to.
I had old logos, and I used to be called Shadow Fighter 155, but I'm like, I don't want the numbers, and then I'm like, hey, I'll become a talk channel just because.
That's
Shadow
pretty
Talk.
smart.
Because I like just talking like this, right?
Yeah.
It's fun just chilling. Yeah.
I can't believe you still have my old logo.
Yeah, that's
That is-
just. I have a lot of stuff.
How-
I have.
You had quick access to that too.
Yeah, I was clearing out my PC today and found that, and so I just made a folder with all the stuff I might use,
Oh my
and so I
gosh.
just pulled that out of the folder.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think it's a good time to end the podcast. What do you guys think? Just come to a close here. It's been about 27-ish minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna make them around like 20 to 30 minutes each time. So,
All right.
yeah, tune in next week, I guess, to episode 2. Maybe less interesting, maybe more, who knows. Check out Beskew on, what's your socials? You got Twitch?
Yeah, I got Twitch. I guess I have YouTube, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really post
Mainly
anything.
Twitch?
That's not yet, at least.
You said you had a SoundCloud?
I have a SoundCloud. Yeah, I do.
I mean, you guys
It's-
can check that out if you want, maybe.
Yeah, I can send you the links to them if you
Yeah.
want to advertise them.
I can put that in there. And check out Samba. Samba, what do you got? You got Twitch.
I have Twitch at TimplaySamba, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you can check it. Probably, yeah. Just check him out for updates there. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, peace out.
See ya.
Bye.